I heard a quiet truth today, a truth that touched my heart in a way I was not ready for, a truth that came like a soft wind that still finds a way to shake the soul. The voice that told me was calm, but the meaning behind it was heavy, and I felt something inside me fall the moment I heard your name connected to it. They said, "You might be leaving soon, leaving next week, leaving not alone, but with someone who stands a little too close, someone who seems to understand the silence between you in a way that feels dangerous to me." And when I heard that, my breath slowed for a moment, my chest tightened, and for a few seconds I could not move, as if time passed long enough for my heart to feel the full weight of the news. It was not gossip, not noise, not random words thrown into the air. It was told softly, carefully, as if the speaker knew their words could change something inside me. And they did because suddenly I felt a fear I never expected to feel so deeply, a fear of losing someone I am not even sure I ever had. I kept thinking of you, thinking of your smile, your quiet ways, your soft presence in my days. And I imagined you walking away without a goodbye, without a final look, without knowing everything I kept locked inside my heart for you. And that thought hurt in a slow, painful way, the kind of hurt that grows in silence, the kind that comes from all the words I never said out loud. Sometimes silence feels safe, but today silence felt like a wall that was pushing you away from me faster than I was ready to accept. I know you may not see yourself the way I see you, but you are not just another face in the crowd, not just another voice in the world, not just another person passing through my days. You are the thought that stays even when I try to push it away. You are the memory that returns even when I try to forget. You opened a place in me I did not know still existed. A place that felt asleep for years until your presence woke it up gently, quietly, beautifully. And maybe someone else saw that. Maybe someone else noticed how I look for you, how I wait for your messages, how my heart softens at the smallest signs of you. Maybe they saw what I try to hide, and maybe that is why they are moving closer to you, closer than I ever dared to move. The idea of someone else standing there in the place I silently wished to stand. The idea of someone else earning the words I kept holding in my chest. The idea of someone else making you smile while I stayed quiet out of fear. It hurts more than I expected. Not because I want to own your heart, not because I want to hold you too tightly, but because I am afraid that my silence has created a space for someone else to speak before me. And so I sit here, thinking, breathing, trying not to let the fear control me, trying to understand what is true, trying to find the courage I did not have before. I imagine myself standing in front of you, looking into your eyes, telling you everything slowly, not with pressure, not with drama, but with honesty, pure and simple honesty. I imagine myself telling you how much you have changed my days, how your presence softened my world, how your kindness touched parts of me that I thought were too close to feel again. I imagine telling you how I think of you before sleeping, how I hope for you when I wake, how I whisper your name in my mind when the world feels too loud. But I cannot stand in front of you now, so I speak in the only way I can. Through these words, through this quiet confession that trembles softly but carries the truth completely. I am scared. I am scared of losing you. I'm scared of someone else saying the words I wanted to say. I am scared of realizing too late that I should have spoken sooner, should have let you see what was inside me all along. I am scared of watching you walk away and wondering for the rest of my life what might have happened if I had been brave at the right time. But more than fear, I feel something else. I feel hope, a small, quiet hope that maybe it is not too late, that maybe the story is not ending, that maybe this moment is the moment that teaches us what truly matters. Because sometimes life moves quickly to show us the things we kept avoiding. Sometimes distance appears to make us speak honestly. Sometimes fear enters to make us feel deeply. And sometimes the heart needs a little shake to finally understand what it does not want to lose. So here is the truth, simple and real. I care for you. I care in a way I did not expect, in a way I cannot ignore, in a way I cannot hide anymore. If you choose someone else, if your heart belongs elsewhere, I will not try to hold you back. I will not stand in your way. I will only wish you gentleness, wish you peace, wish you love that keeps you warm through every season. But if there is even a small part of you that wanders, that feels, that hesitates, that looks back toward me, even for a moment, then know this: I am here, not perfect, not fearless, but real, honest, and ready to speak what my silence kept hidden for too long. I don't want to lose you, not to distance, not to silence, not to someone else who arrives with louder words. At the moment, I stayed quiet. So before next week arrives, before life moves forward without waiting for me, I want you to hear these words clearly, gently, truly. You matter to me more than you know.